Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is that you're joining us. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Steph, owner of Blossom Whole Wellness, and you are here today because you want to suffer. I'm kidding, but not. This workout is called Gut Check for a reason. And so we're gonna be hanging on for our lives for this one. We might even say fighting for our lives a little. So if you're a gal who likes to suffer and you like to suffer alongside someone else, then this is the workout for you. What you're gonna need today is a dumbbell or set of dumbbells. I'd say light because we're gonna be doing thrusters. And if you're not familiar with thrusters, don't worry, I got you. And then also at least one size weight of a heavier kettlebell. If you don't have that, awesome. Whatever single kettlebell you have is gonna work perfectly for our needs. So don't panic. So you just need a timer and you're gonna need a set of lighter dumbbells and at least one kettlebell or just one if that's what you got. Otherwise, we're gonna just get into it because it's a whole thing. All right, so I'm gonna demo everything with you. We're gonna do this together. We're gonna suffer, and I'm so glad we're gonna do this. And let's get started. 1 1/4 squats is gonna be our first movement of our warm-up. So the 1 1/4 squats is this, and I will turn sideways as well. So I'm gonna get into a normal squat position. Let your feet turn out however they would like to turn out. Not here if that's too far turned out, and not here. Biomechanically, our femur never turns this way. So let your feet turn out however they would like, and I'm gonna come down into a big squat, come up into a little squat, down into that squat, all the way to the top. So we're doing 1 and then 1/4 of a squat. That's 1. We're gonna do 9 more of those. So down, so big, little, big, up. 2, down, up, down, 3. Down, up, down, 4, down, up, down, 5, down, up, down, 6, down, up, down, 7, down, up, down, 8, down, up, down, 9, last one, down, and then down, up, down, and then you did 10. Well done. Lateral step outs. So I actually said step outs, but really what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a pretty good wide lateral position. So kind of a plie or a sumo squat. And then let your feet, I'm not gonna let my feet turn out too much because it will send our knees into weird positions. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load this leg, hip hinge, drive that hip back, up. And then down, up. Watch me from the side. Down, this one's 3, up. Watch how I load. Down, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, and then 10, up. So we're just staying in a single position and we're just articulating our hip joints. So what that means is we're lubricating, we're moving, we're forcing our body to work in a lateral position and then hip hinge because we're gonna be doing a lot of hip hinging today. So next up, alternating plank toe taps. That looks like this. And let me show you modifications here. So the actual movement pattern itself puts us into a full plank, and then I'm gonna hop my feet out. Shoulders are stacked over my wrists. I'm gonna push up into a downward dog, and I'm gonna tap my toe. Do you have to tap your toe? No. I have plenty of clients that are tapping thighs, tapping a knee, tapping some body part down here. And the important thing is to come back to the stacked position. Then we're gonna switch opposite arm and leg. Here, back, that's 2. Here's 3. Push up into downward dog. 4, come back into plank. Here's 5. Here's 6. Good job. Here's 7. Back into plank, tuck that butt down. 8. If you're doing this modified, you can do it like this and back, like this and back. Or if you're on all 4s, then you can just tap here, tap here. You can do this elevated as well. So we got 2 more reps to go. I realized I didn't show you guys the modifications. So there's 9. And there is 10. Beautiful. Okay, warm up is done. I am stalling for you so that you can make sure that you have everything you need. So you're gonna need a set of dumbbells, and we're just gonna need some space on the floor, a set of dumbbells, because the workout's gonna look like this. So this section, 21 reps of dumbbell thrusters. So we do 21 of those. I will demo them. Then we will go down to the ground and we have a midline thing we're gonna do 21 reps of. I will demo those, show modifications of. And then once we go, we're gonna go 21 of both without a break. We're gonna go into 15 of both without a break, 9 of both, done with those. And then we're gonna have an interval, 60-second speed skater interval that we're gonna do. And then we go down to another 21, 15, 9 ladder of 2 new moves, followed by 60 seconds of another timed, but in this case, arm hauler movement, where it's just trying to do arm haulers for 60 seconds and stopping and resting as needed, and then continuing in all in that window of 60 seconds. And then we have a little baby butt kicker finisher, which really gives this workout called Gut Check its name. So if you're in, and you may have seen this in the caption in the show notes, what you need to do for this workout. And if you're here and you haven't turned this off and switched on to another workout already, let's go, okay? Thrusters. Thrusters without weights look like this. I'm gonna still go into a squat, but I'm gonna have, and I will have the dumbbells with me, but just pretend these are dumbbells. They are gonna be, the ends will be resting on my shoulders. I'm gonna go into my default depth, which is down here, and then I'm gonna press right up into an overhead press, otherwise known as a strict press. We're gonna do that 21 times. Now, if you need a modification, you can do it this way, where you just have a single dumbbell. If that's all you have, that's great. So we're still gonna do a little, and then you just press overhead. So you don't need a full set, that's okay. You can do a single. If that's still too much and you have shoulder issues, your shoulders are a little mad, then you can just hold this as a goblet and then just do weighted. Just a weighted squat just like this. That's fine too. You choose your own adventure on this one that allows you to still keep up. And you also don't need to do 21-15-9. You can switch it to 15-9-7 or 15-9-3. That's a pretty common alternate or scaled version. So don't worry if you need to switch it, that's fine. Okay, so what you're gonna notice when I do this, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go probably to about 15, set it down for a second, find my will to live, and then pick up the dumbbells and finish up the rest of the 21. You break this up, that 21 reps, however you need, or if you're one of my rock stars and wants to just crank out all 21 in one shot, awesome, okay? So just so you know what you have options for. The other movement here is you have several options, okay? We're gonna do, you either have straight leg, so straight leg, touch, up, tap, heels stay on the ground. So notice my heels are here on the ground. I'm tapping and I'm up. Now, if that seems a little too much, you can do butterfly version and come up. I actually think these are harder. So you can do 21 of the 15 of these and this butterfly, or you can do tuck-ups where you're here, 1, 2, 3. You have so many options. If that's too much, then you can just do a 1, 2, 3. So my point is, don't pick the one that you aren't capable of doing a lot of well, or if you put yourself into any sort of pain cave, don't do that, okay? All right, so I think I've stalled for all of us enough. Let's go. So I'm going a little lighter on these ones. When I go down into a squat, my elbows are gonna come up to keep my torso nice and tall. Make sure you don't collapse in your upper body towards the floor when you're in the middle of these, okay? Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might notice that your brain wanders. 6 on these. 7, so you don't have to necessarily listen to me count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm actually feeling okay. 15, I'm going to 21. 16, 17, 18, 19. If you stopped, please feel free. 20, 21. Okay, you never have to do those in 21 again. So yay you, yay us. I'm gonna do the straight leg sit-up version. You can do the tuck-up version. You can do the reaching for the ceiling version. You can do the butterfly version, whatever works for you. Or you can hold in this position for as long as it takes me to finish 21, okay? You have options, ladies. Always, always have options. Let's go. We're gonna go to 21 of these. 1, 2, when you're doing these. 3, see if you can keep your heels down on the ground for 4, 5, here's 6, here's 7, here's 8. You also will notice with these, 9, you're gonna travel a lot. 10, your butt's gonna scoot here, there, and everywhere. Here's 12. I've got kettlebells everywhere. Here's 13. Here's 14. Here's 15. You'll notice I have to rearrange. 16 so I can stay in shot for you here. 17. Here's 18. Here's 19. 2 more, you can do it. Whatever version you're doing, you can do it. And 21. Woo! Okay, darlings. If you need a break, pause right now so that you can get some water, walk around your living room for a second. If you are still with me, we got 15 of each to do. Let's go. So we're going down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will notice I'm going a little fast. 9, that's fine. That is how a workout like this tends to work. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good work. Come on down. So you do your variation of this one, whatever that looks like. Let's go. There's 1, 2, here's 3, 4, I apologize. 5 for all the breathing heavy into the mic you're probably hearing. 6, I did warn you. 7, we'd be fighting for our lives on this one. 8, 9, and we gotta scoot again. And 10, 11, 12, in case you're wondering, no, my head does not touch the ground. 13, it's just hovering ever so slightly. 14, I failed to mention that. 15, okay, get some water if you need it. So pausing here, or if you're still with me, ladies, we got 9. Let's go. Okay, form is life here. We're fighting to survive. We're fighting to thrive here. So elbows are tall and our soul is in our bodies, and we're gonna finish this. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going to 9, 6, oh, we're so close. 7, 8, come on, let's finish this. 9, okay, those terrible beasts are out. 9 of the not so terrible beasts. Well, that depends on your opinion. Here we go. Here's 1, and 2, we're going to 9, and 3, and 4, 5, here's 6, scooting, always scooting, 7, 8, and last one, we're almost done. Woo! We did it. Air 5, because you're awesome. Okay, now we need 60 seconds. So get a timer, have a timer somewhere nearby. So those of you who want to just charge right into battle here with me on the next bit, let's go. The rest of you, just pause for a sec, get some water, and then set out a section for speed skaters. Here's the demo on speed skaters. So you have, this is the kind of general ballistic version or the plyometric version. So I'm gonna load, knee is bent, and I'm gonna hop out, pause, hop out, pause. Now notice I'm not falling out of it. I am controlled stepping out of it. You do not need to jump. For various reasons, you may have chosen not to jump on these, so you can step. Step, pause. So I did a little adjustment there and I did a little hop to catch myself. Pause. Our job is to go for 60 seconds, doing either a full speed skater or this awesome speed skater version, the little slower version. It does not matter if you can do it continuously for 60 seconds. You will notice I will stop for a sec here and there just to recalibrate a little bit. But the goal is we have a 60-second window and we're doing movement within that. That is a lateral movement because what we just did was a very linear movement the thrusters and the straight legs. So now we're going into a lateral movement pattern to shock our system, train our body in a different plane of motion, and we're gonna do it for 60 seconds. All right, get your timer ready. Get your little space set up. I'm gonna be hopping, so you do the version that works for you, and let's go. So you'll notice I'm not gonna go super fast. I'm loading, I'm waiting to gain control, and then I'm going. The name of the game is not how hard and fast you can go. We are not Olympic athletes. Although if there's any of you who are Olympic athletes or were, and you're watching and doing these videos, thanks. And go, and out. Look, I'm just staying nice and steady. If you're hopping, if you're stepping, on these ones, the goal is consistency. The goal is to just move well. So could I go faster? Sure. Would I be compromising my form? Yes. So I am moving well. I'm moving slow, and I'm moving deliberately, and I'm moving well. And also, strangely, doing this much talking has distracted me, and I haven't stopped yet. So if you have, it's purely because you haven't had anyone distract you enough. So we have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's a double 5 on that one. You guys are awesome. Get some water. You're probably breathing like me right now. All good things. If you need to walk around, I really recommend a walking active recovery for a sec before we start the next bit. All right, next bit here is another 21, 15, 9. This time, I have it written that you're gonna do dual dumbbell RDLs. I'm gonna switch that. We're gonna get crazy. I do that sometimes. We are gonna go single kettlebell RDL just to protect form and to protect bodies. So hip hinging is life here. I'm gonna create a seam in my legs. I'm gonna pull my feet underneath me, and I'm gonna go here. So for 21 reps, I'm gonna do just like this. I'm not going yet, but just so you can see. Watch how I load. I push back into my heels. I'm pushing my butt back to the ceiling. Don't do that. Back to the wall behind you. The ceiling would be weird. And I'm keeping this kettlebell nice and connected to my legs. Notice how my back stays super active. So at no point am I doing this, okay? Don't go down to your feet. Stay up so that the bottom of the kettlebell hits roughly about the middle to kind of lower portion of your shin. That's a true RDL. You will see lots of videos where people are going down to the floor, to the top of their feet. That's all well and good. We're here to protect, and we're here to strengthen within those protective movement mechanics here. So you can go lower if you would like, but for our sake, I would like you to stop mid-shin. That's a true RDL. Okay, so we are gonna do you can do a suitcase version of this where you have a kettlebell, and you're going at tap and go. That is fine. You can do that if you have that access and you know how to do those. Otherwise, this is a great modification, and that's coming here. So we're gonna do 21 of those. Then we're gonna set that down, and we're gonna go right into 21 air squats. Simple as that. 21, 15, 9. Finish it up with a 60-second interval of arm haulers, and then we have a little baby finisher to do at the end. All right, here we go. We ready? All right, hopefully my gals on a water break have unpaused, and they're back with us. Let's go. Here's 1. I'm gonna go pretty quick because I can. You do not need to. 3, 4, stay slow if you need to. 5, safety is best. 6, and always more important. 7, going to 21. 8, from the side. 9, really driving my hips back for 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's okay if you've taken a break at some point here. 20, 21. Set that off. Okay, let's get into that squat position. Make sure to drive the knees out. Torso stays tall. Down we go for 1, 2. This is my default depth. 3, 4. You go wherever your depth takes you. 5, 6, 7. I'm coming all the way up to tall. Full extension. 8, 9. So that's straight hips, straight knees. 10, 11, 12. I'm always coming up to the tall, most extended position. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, get some water if you need it. Pause, walk away for a second. Come on back. If you're still working, take your time, okay? Just because I'm ripping through this doesn't mean you need to or should. All right, back to, now we're at 15. So I'm gonna pick this guy up, super active back. Keep this kettlebell nice and close, keep it in the seam of my legs. 1, stopping mid-shin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm squeezing my butt to bring it back up. 9, 10, I don't know. 11, 12, I'm really squeezing my glutes. 13, to bring this kettlebell back up. 14, 15, woo! Okay, get back into that squat position. Again, your depth is your depth. Do not judge yourself based on my depth. Okay, here we go. Just like we don't judge ourselves, at least we freaking shouldn't, based on what other people look like. 4, 5, 6, remember how long I've been doing this. 7, 8, we all have to start somewhere. 9, 10, 11, I can tell you. 13, that my squats did not look that great when I first started. And 15. Okay, do you see how much faster we're ripping through this one? All right. We have 9 of each. That's 18 reps left of this section. Bring your feet under you. If you're off walking and ignoring me for a second, please do. Get some water, walk around. We'll do an active recovery for a sec. Come back when you're dang well good and ready, okay? But don't wait too long. I don't want you to rest too much. I want you to still be challenging energy systems. But if you're feeling lightheaded, you're feeling sick at all, stop, go outside, put your head in a freezer, get some water. If you're having a hot flash right now, certainly stop for a second. The stress of the workout sometimes can set off hot flashes. So if you're having one, that's what's happening. Okay, so here we go, staying super tall. Last bit here, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're almost there. 6, you got it, come on. 7, 8, 9, and not a rep more. Woo, okay, 9 squats. Let's finish it. Okay, get yourself in that good position. Yes, you're tired right now. Do not let that defeat you. Get water if you need it, pause, walk around, stick your head in freezers, go outside if it's winter for a sec. Be safe, obviously. I don't want anyone to be like, she told me to go outside when it was snowing. I didn't, I just said stay cool, okay? Here we go. Although when you're having a hot flash, you'll do whatever you need to do. 2, to make it stop. 3, we're going to 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more, say it with me. Number 9. Okay, so we did a single high five, a double high five. This is a patterning high five. And now arm haulers, 60 seconds. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way here. Okay, if you have seen my other videos, we've done a few times where we've done arm haulers. If these are new to you, this is what they look like. And because we are super out of breath, you will notice your belly is gonna be pushing in chest, will be pushing against the floor while you're reaching overhead and stretching your diaphragm. That is by design and it's going to feel hard. You have a 60-second window. Take breaks as you need to. Do not worry about trying to do this continuously for 60 seconds. It's hard. I will be taking breaks. I know I've said that and I haven't. I'm pretty sure I will this time though. So for sure. All right, so how arm haulers work. I'm gonna lift chest, knees lift as well. My glutes are active, my low back is active, so this whole posterior chain, the backside is busy. Here's what our upper body is gonna do. Forehead is gonna look at the ground, but still remain off the ground. And I'm gonna be sweeping around like this. So hands touch here and hands touch here. If at any point a low back hurts, you feel pain in your neck or you have a neck injury already and you know lifting your neck is not a good idea, place your forehead on the ground or your mat like this. And then sweep around. Still keep this lifted. And you'll do it like this. That ensures you protect your spine, you protect your upper back, and you protect your neck. Okay, so my gals with like migraines and gals with vertigo and stuff, if this is still too much, you can actually do this standing or half kneeling or full kneeling like this. This is a great way. I have a couple clients that do it this way for the reasons I just stated. So feel free to go standing, half kneeling, or down on the ground, head down or head up, but your forehead's always looking down regardless. Okay, that's 4 different options you have right there. 60 seconds. I'm gonna turn it an angle so I can see the timer that's just off camera. So in case you're wondering why I'm positioned this way and looking off camera, that's why I'm looking at a timer. Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna lift, head is down, and we're gonna go. So don't go fast, you'll burn yourself out super quickly. So I'm gonna just keep a steady sweeping motion. My forehead stays looking down. That keeps my spine, my neck, nice and long. I'm not cranking my head to look up in any way. And we are doing a lot. If you're a swimmer, you might actually love this one and thrive off a move like this, especially for all my long distance. Anybody that's doing anything beyond like 200-meter swims will probably appreciate this one. Where are we at right now? We're at 37. Woo! Keep going. We're not done yet. Sweeping around. Keep going. I'm pausing for a sec to look. Oh, 45 seconds. Okay. We got 13 seconds left, everybody. Keep going. Head is down. Arms are moving. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we lived. Okay. We did a warm-up. We did 2 different 21, 15, 9 ladders. You have an option here to turn this off, high five somebody in your house and tell them, I'm awesome, I need you to tell me I'm awesome. Or you can finish this finisher with me. We are doing 30 reps, 2 movements, 1 time each, and you're done. So you have a little fun extra finisher, or walk away now and don't feel bad about it. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. We are gonna do a sumo deadlift high pull that looks like this. I'm gonna demo first and then we'll get right into it and be done. So my feet are turned out, somewhat. And don't get too wide, otherwise it gives you a weird position and you don't have great access at the bottom of this position, okay? So don't go too wide. Contrary to what Jane Fonda taught us in the 80s, really wide plie or sumo squats are actually not great for our hips. So here we go. So I'm gonna put this right underneath me so when I come down, I come straight down to it, hold it, and I'm gonna make sure I'm nice and active here. Pull up. So watch my elbows. They drive straight up. Some of you may find your shoulders don't like this position, in which case you could just maybe do this. You could just come here a little bit. You do not have to drive the elbows up and bring the kettlebell to your chin. So if you have angry shoulders, go with a lesser weight and maybe just pull maybe to here, maybe your belly button, you decide. Okay, so we're gonna do 30 of those, and then we're gonna finish up with 30 shoulder taps. So beast shoulder taps look like this. I'm gonna pull my toes underneath me. I'm gonna start with my shoulders stacked over my wrists. I'm gonna lift. I'm gonna keep my knees lifted, tap, tap, tap. So we're gonna go, every time I tap, that's 1 rep. So we're gonna do 60 total reps and then you're done. If you have turned off already, have a great day. If you haven't turned off and you're still with me, like and subscribe if you've already turned off. Otherwise, let's go, okay? So, nice and wide, but not too wide. We want access at the bottom. Protect your shoulders, protect your, in this pulling position. Keep your traps out of it so you're not doing this. Okay, so it's pulling from the elbows like marionette strings straight up. Keep that kettlebell close to your body. You'll see, I'm gonna turn different ways while I'm doing it so you can see what I mean, okay? 30 is a lot, so pick a weight that's wise and safe for you. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, my butt goes down with me, so watch my butt. This one's 4, so watch how my butt comes down with me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, take breaks at any point. 11, as many as you need. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, come on, you could do it. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, you did it. 30, woo. Okay, darlings, come on down with me. 30 reps, alternating back and forth. Each rep counts. So it doesn't count as right, left 1, right, left 2. It's right, left, 3, 4, 5, all the way through. Okay, if you need a modification for this one, come into tabletop and you can tap like this. You can also, if you have knee issues, put padding underneath your knees so that you have a little support, and then you can do it this way. If you find that bothers you in any way, you can do bird dogs. 1, 2, you don't have to do the beast. You have other options, okay? All right, we're gonna alternate. Let's finish this. And up. So the lower 2, 3, 4 that your knees are, then the harder it is. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Easy, come on, we got this. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Put those knees down and celebrate. All right, darlings. You did it. We did it. High five yourself. Drink a lot of water today. Get some great protein, like a lot of good protein in your system. A little handful with each meal that you have today. Stay super feral. Like lean into being feral all day, every day. And if you love this workout and you found it was awesome, share it with friends, share it with your family. And if you found it like life-changing, like and subscribe. So glad you joined me today. Thank you. Blossom Whole Wellness is out.